Hello Sagittarius, Enchantress here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the month's upcoming challenges, to take advantage of its opportunities, and look forward to its blessings. Okay? If you'd like to learn more about Enchantress the author, just hit the down bar. All of my links are below, as well as the links to the Healing Chakra beads and Mental Chatter Musings monthly newsletter, where you can check out literary tips and resources, our author spotlight of the month, which happens to be the triple play Kate McCoy, who has something very special at the bottom of the newsletter for you. I implore you to check it out. She is an extraordinary author. For the first time, there is a sneak peek into my new novel, Rule Route 8, which will be released in the first quarter of 2021. So please enjoy. Let's get into why we're here. Okay, to go over your month of December. Okay, well, really Sagittarius season and Capricorn season as well. But let's start with Uranus. It's the planet of shocks and surprises, revolution. It's in Taurus. Okay, the earth sign of Taurus reigns over our values, our money, our resources, and to an extent, our self-worth. Okay, our self-worth. These areas of our lives are going through a drastic evolution. Okay, it's going to be here until 2026. Now, I want to note something that once Saturn and Jupiter move into Aquarius this month, your area of communication and siblings, short distance travel, your network of people, your neighbors, it will be squaring the Uranus transit, okay? Causing friction as it pertains to friends and high hopes, shocks and surprises as it pertains to friends and high hopes. We have to put extra effort in those areas, but it will bring blessings in the end, okay? It's bringing you toward people who will help you to reach your highest aspirations, okay? They're going to be worth it. People that match your worth or your spirit, okay? Your soul tribe. The next year will be about friends and high hopes, just like 2020 was about career for the collective. Now, there will be a time where, there will be a time where Jupiter and Saturn are going to go dip back into Capricorn, okay? And it'll give us some more juice in career, okay? Juiciness in career, which is wonderful. But for the most part, that's what it's going to be about, okay? So expect big changes as far as your communication, your network of friends, short distance travel, siblings, community, your goals. Expect big, drastic changes there, okay? With that Aquarius having to house Jupiter and Saturn. Now, challenges come into your areas of home and family. Oh, you know what? I think I might have went down too far because we're going to get into the sun now. Okay. Now, I do want to note that Uranus is retrograde until January the 18th. So all of the shocks and surprises you're going through now are from, are from the past. Okay. It doesn't go direct until the 18th at 6 degrees Taurus. In your area of work, health, and daily habits, where you are of service to people. Okay. The sun entered Sagittarius, your sign, at 0 degrees on November 21st. This is not the time. It wasn't the time to slack off. That position speaks as to a decline in career opportunities due to a lack of drive or simply following the bad advice of friends. I implore you to stay on task. The sun squares Neptune and Pisces, causing you to focus much energy in the area of creativity. Okay? Now, some illusions as to lower vibrational tendencies can be recognized now. Now, hopefully you're ready to come to terms with whatever's being brought to your attention. During this, the sun is at an opposition to Gemini. Okay, we are focused on moving forward toward our North Node, which is in Gemini. You're focused on relationships that will assist you in moving forward toward your North Node. Okay? Now, study and communication that will better our skills is what we're looking for. Okay? This next year is about technology. Okay? Technology. Okay? Get into it. Surprise or shocking or they're fated events really are happening now, especially in your sector of work, health, daily habits, and where you are of service to people, your daily routines. You will see blessings in your areas of romance, creativity, and children as well. Okay? Long distance travel, the way you think, the things you say, what you preach, your skills are your study, your education. All of that will see blessings. That's all up to par too. It's favored right now. So challenges will come your way, of course. Where there are the good things, there are challenges that could come in. They come into your areas of home and family as well as career. I mean, naturally, we all square our area of home and family and career. But you have opportunities to communicate with siblings as if things aren't going well. You just have to keep a cool head. Maybe opportunities surfacing in your area of friends and high hopes can help you soothe things not going planned in career. Okay, so maybe some friends can really help you out with something. If what's holding you back are generational curses that from your family, you have to dig deep to accept what's being highlighted and then correct it. We could all do better in one area or another. It's just the fact of the matter, Now, moving along to Mercury, which is about communication, skills, even sales. It enters Sagittarius, your sign, on December the 1st at 0 degrees, or it did that because today is the 3rd. The same things I mentioned above as to the sun in your sign apply here, only it's regarding communication skills. This degree speaks as to staying on task, using your skills that you harbor to propel you forward in life, to not take stock in ill-advised communication because it can be disastrous to your career. Reversal of success can come about if you choose to slack off. Keep going. You have the skills and intellect to accomplish your goals, Sagittarius. It squares Neptune and Pisces, though, your area of home and family. So bad advice could have to do with a career endeavor or a home-based business. Careful not to succumb to others' illusions or delusions, as they will be expressing them now. Romantic communication comes your way. Talks as to creative projects are good, and your children are sending favorable communication your way as well. Opportunities come into or from your sector of friends and high hopes. Your friends want to help you, and they're going to communicate that to you. Okay? So communicate it to them that you need that assistance. When communication is in your sign, use your words to sway your community, Sagittarius, okay? You can build a following now. Now let's move along to Venus. Venus is the planet of romance, finances, abundance, pleasure. It enters your sign at 0 degrees on December the 15th. If you want to build your finances, Sagittarius, you have to take advantage of the opportunities coming your way. If you let them pass you by, they may never return like this, okay? So careful of immersing yourself in infidelity, though. A child could come of it. Romance, creativity, and children see pleasure and abundance when Venus is in your sign. Abundance also shines on your area of long-distance travel, education, study, skills, and the way you think of the things you preach. Your skills are up to par, granting you abundance. Your love language is strong and mesmerizing. Home and family, as well as career, could see friction in love or abundance. But that's probably because you might be overspending on family or neglecting some career obligations to be with family. Balance is key, Sagittarius, okay? You have romantic opportunities communicated to you. Someone may be in your community, in your network of friends. Maybe a neighbor is fond of you. There's also an opportunity surfacing to create abundance with or through a friend. Now, Let's move along to Chiron, the wounded healer. It goes direct in Aries at 4 degrees on December the 15th. It's been a hard road, paved with obstacles, but now it's time to heal the struggle. This position speaks as to receiving rewards you deserve for the hard work and dedication and, quite frankly, the tenacity that you've shown. Now, for you, this is the area of romance, creativity, and children that we're speaking about. An area that normally sees favor as far as you're concerned. Anything that may have gone awry now has an opportunity to heal. This angle squares your area of personal finances and resources, as well as your area of shared finances, endings, and rebirth. Healing here is much desired, okay? In addition to that, transitions in Cancer are fated for you, which means a rebirth in shared finances would be fated. At the same time, any of the other areas in that sector, like endings, are fated as well. Rebirth is fated as well. Because Chiron is here, let's just keep it focused on the healing, okay? Now let's move along to Saturn. Saturn is the planet of restrictions, responsibility, karma. It goes direct in Aquarius, your sector of communication, siblings, community, network of people, short distance travel, things like that, on December the 17th, okay? This is watch it time. That's what I like to, this is what I'm calling it, okay? This is be cool time, chill out time, okay? For 2 days, Saturn is going to be there by itself. And then Jupiter comes in. I'm not going to say every Sagittarius will be affected negatively by it, because if it's not hitting on one of your degrees, if it's not within 3 degrees of, I would say 3 to 5, really 3 degrees of that 0 degree mark, I wouldn't say you really have anything to worry about, because Jupiter's coming in on the 19th, just 2 days later. With Jupiter coming in, bringing the ease, you're good to go. But anyway, let's get into it. I drifted all off into something else. This position speaks as to being successful while exerting independence and courage. It's squaring the area of shocks and surprises. Remember, sudden success can be lost just as quickly as it's obtained. So act in your integrity. This position is great for artists, writers, military. Your words could get you into trouble, though, so tread lightly, especially when communicating in the company of others or within visibility of a wide audience. This area squares your sector of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, as well as work, health, and daily routines. Secrets at work can be revealed. You also could see restrictions because of health. Or health could see. Yeah, you could see restrictions because of health. That's right. You could see lifted restrictions or lifted responsibility in the area of friends and high hopes, which is great because we've already been talking all through the video about your friends helping you, okay? So, as well as your area of relationships, you could see lifted restrictions and responsibility. An area that is at an opposition to your sign. You're lucky, Saggy, but with the South Node there, here you want to be acting in your integrity, as I said, because the South Node is lower vibrational tendencies and it's sitting in your sign. And the North Node is in Gemini. Your karma will see favor, okay? Your karma will see favor. You do the right thing, you'll see favor. Now, Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion, enters Aquarius. Thank God. Your area of communication, siblings, community, networks of friends, network of people, short distance travel on December the 19th, 2 days later. So be cool. Now that I've said that, you already know. On the 17th and the 18th, you want to be cool as far as your communication, your siblings, your networks of people, when you're traveling, short distance travel back and forth. be compromising, be cool, chill, sit back, don't pop off on anybody. Watch what you say before you say it, because Jupiter's not coming in to save the day until 2 days later on the 19th. Now, Jupiter comes to cool tensions, lift restrictions, and things like that. Now, apply look and expansion to everything we talked about in the Saturn transit, and that's basically what this is about, what Jupiter is about. Be mindful that I do have all of this in the newsletter that I would love for you to check out. Okay, all of this is written in the newsletter already. So if you don't want to have it here, you want to see it, you can read it there. Minus my little typos here and there that are driving me bonkers right now. Now let's get into our next Mercury transit, because it's going to go into Capricorn now. Things are going to shift into Capricorn at the end of December. Mercury and the Sun, especially. Now, Mercury, the planet of communication, skills, intellect, sales, it enters Capricorn, your area of personal finances and resources. It's going to be at 0 degrees on December the 20th. Okay, it's going to be in Capricorn, I'm sorry, on December the 20th. This allows you to be sharp in perception. You can see both sides of the coin now, which will allow you to make the right decision. If you choose to do both, so be it, Sagittarius, because you can, okay? You can handle two things at once. Right now, we're going to discuss the communication skills and personal resources and personal finances, okay? When the Sun joins on December 21st, this will be the focus of Capricorn season. Everything I'm talking about here. Your areas of romance, creativity, and children are not well aspected, but you try in that area, so that should smooth any, communication over that you're having in romance or creativity or children, any friction. Okay, that should level it out for you. Talks of money should balance out. Just be careful not to spend too much money on having fun with the loved ones. There's also a square to your friends and high hopes once we move into Capricorn, which is in opposition to romance, creativity, and children. So it looks like friends are encouraging the indulgence, if not trying to get a piece of it. Yeah. So be mindful of your friends trying to party hard. Now, favorite are your areas of work, health, daily habits, daily routines where you're of service to people. You can see fated surprise blessings here. Okay, career also sees favor this season. This is great because you normally square that area. So kudos. Now, opportunity is in your area of sector of secrets and sacrifice and solitude, privacy, things like that. It's at an opposition to Uranus, your sector of work, health, and daily habits. Maybe someone tells you a shocking secret at work, or it could be you divulging a secret. This could also mean you get a surprise opportunity. This could also mean you get a surprise opportunity that you are, oh yeah, you might be keeping a surprise opportunity secret. Okay. Yes. Now I understand what I put there. Okay. So are you keeping something surprise a secret? Are you ready to reveal it around the full moon? A family member or connections through family could provide a chance to generate personal or financial resources. Okay. Now let's move along to the Sun. And we talked about that. Everything I just talked about is going to be a focus in addition to what I'm going to say right here. The Sun enters Capricorn on December the 21st. You know that. At 0 degrees. Your skills to juggle more than one task. As I said, you can handle them with diplomacy. Okay. The Sun in Capricorn, you can expect challenges to your areas of self and relationships to be highlighted. At the same time, endings can bring you opportunities and shared finances. The death of something can bring a rebirth in another area, or an ending somewhere else can bring a rebirth somewhere else. Okay? Now, a creative endeavor, dreams, illusions, delusions, even fantasy can present an opportunity. Shocking surprises as to good fortune is also seen here because of an aspect to Uranus. Above in the previous transit I discussed communication and skills. So everything we discussed as to December the 20th when Mercury came to Capricorn will be a focus, as I said before, as well. Now moving along to, there's a Jupiter conjunction this month. A huge Jupiter conjunction of Saturn and Jupiter in Aquarius. They're less than 10 degrees apart, okay? Hopefully you put in the work you needed to receive the blessings that await you. Karma is highlighted, of course, though. So your sector of communication, siblings, community, your network of friends, short distance travel, it could see favor because of the efforts you've exerted. Fated events can occur in career, as well as your sector of death, rebirth, endings, rebirth, and shared finances. Now, let's move along to Neptune. I'm looking very forward to that, by the way, that on the December 21st, I'm hoping it's something big that we all get, because all of our aspects are looking like they're favoring finances and stuff like that. So I'm hoping it's something, we all get something big on around that time. Neptune, the planet of fantasy, inspiration, dreams, illusions, delusions. It remains direct in Pisces, your sector of home and family. This angle lends a square to your area of self as well as relationships. You could be experiencing illusions or delusions of thought as it pertains to relationships or even family members, okay? Maybe something is not what you think it is. Have you gathered all the facts? You may be having bad dreams about a family member. Your areas of secret, sacrifice, and solitude, as well as shared finances, do see favor, though. Are you working on a project that's hush-hush? It could provide a rebirth in shared finances if you are. It could be that thanks to the rebirth in finances, that now you're working on a renovation at a home or a creative home business project. Now let's move along to Mars. Mars is the planet of energy and challenges. It remains in Aries, aspecting our collective areas of home and family, as well as career with a square. Obstacles can surface in those areas. For you, challenges can also come up in personal finances, as well as shared finances. So this would be as it pertains to career and home and family, affecting your finances all around. You've been fighting to keep your abundance, okay? Aries is at an opposition to your friends and high hopes, which trines your area of relationships. So the hard work you've done to forge strong relationships are going to help you move towards your highest aspirations. Fated events are occurring in career, as well as secret sacrifice and solitude. So you're probably being talked about, okay? Just remain in your integrity and make sure those talks are good. Now, let's get into these moons. I have two of them here. I don't know why I did the December 29th moon before the December 14th moon, but that's how it's situated in here. So that's how we're going to roll. Now, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go down to do them right. Okay. The new moon on December the 14th is a total solar eclipse in your sign at 23 degrees. See, this is why I implore you guys to know your chart and know the degrees of your chart, so you can know whether you're in there, if you're close to those degrees that are going off. Okay. So just like the moon in November, there was a moon back in November, and it was right in Scorpio, my sign, and it was at 23 degrees, which was the degree I was born on. Okay. And I think it was around the 15th. So that had to be like the new moon. And, I was like, okay, so since I know that I have that big deal going on at that time, that big degree, I'm going to put my book free. Both my books, or all three of them. I put all three of them for free on for that day on Facebook. So, because I knew something was coming. I knew something was going to happen. I used the astrology. I wound up getting 490 downloads one day or something like that of the books. And the next day, I got another 470 downloads of my books. When you know the astrology, you know your angles, and you know when big things are going to be happening, I move across the board like a chess piece. Okay? And this is why I want you guys to learn the astrology. This is why I'm teaching it to you, so you can know it. Look at your chart and you can say, oh, that's right by my degree. Let me take advantage of that. Not only what I'm telling you, you can get even deeper if you know your own. I'm going to stop rambling on, but that's just to give you an example of how I use the astrology to bring me up. And that's how I rise. So I don't want to just say so much faster than other people, but people will say, you just kind of got in the game. How are you moving up so fast? That's how I'm moving up, because I move strategically. And I have a good heart and I'm good to people. And that God's always granting me blessings because I'm good to people. Okay. So anyway, this is a total solar eclipse on December the 14th. Okay. Now, it's in the sign of Sagittarius at 23 degrees. You're a sign. Okay. You may feel withdrawn or pessimistic on this day if projects aren't working out or friends and loved ones are letting you down. You got to try to release some steam. Go exercise or something. Do something that's going to energize you. Meditate. Something, get you some crystals or something. Something that's going to boost your energy. Just be productive. An idle mind can cause problems, okay? Your mental health is important, so be mindful of nurturing yourself because you're worth it, Sagittarius. Okay, this moon squares Neptune in Pisces, your sector of home and family. So again, please watch out for your mental health. Okay, you could be facing delusions or illusions or bad dreams about loved ones. They could be tainting your reality. Okay, the energies from this moon will last for up to 6 months. During that time, Jupiter and Saturn move into Aquarius, your sector of communication, siblings, neighbors, as well as short distance travel. This is making me want to call my dad because my dad's a Sagittarius. In fact, my husband's dad is a Sagittarius too. I need to make sure I give a phone call. Okay, anyway, it's aspecting Sagittarius with a sextile, your sign, okay? Maybe a friend or a sibling can help you through whatever trials you're facing. The strength to fight it, whatever is going on, is within you, okay? If not, there's a blessing waiting on the other side to help you through it, so don't give up. Okay, Sagittarius, there's a trine to Mars and Aries, romance, creativity, and children, as well as long distance travel, education, which means your skills in study and things like that. The way you think, the things you say is favored. You're going to see favor because you are loved. Okay, Sag? Now let's get into the full moon on the 29th. The full moon in Cancer is in your sector of, it's a fly in here, it's going to drive me nuts. The full moon in Cancer is in your sector of shared finances, death, rebirth, endings. It's at 8 degrees, okay, on the 29th. For you, fated events occur in these areas. This degree speaks as to patience and humility, bringing you closer to your objective. People notice and appreciate your efforts. Your efforts are not in vain, Sagittarius. But be careful when working with weapons or tools. Work carefully and consciously to avoid accidents during this moon, okay? The square to your area of friends and high hopes, it opposes your area of romance, creativity, and children. If your friends or children are getting in the way of romance, you got to work around it, okay? You should be able to work around it, okay? You're a grown-up. See if they can entertain one another, maybe, while you have some quality time. After all, you do try in this area. It's meant to be blessed, okay? That's meant to be blessed for you, your children, your romance, creativity. Shocking, fated events occur as far as work, health, daily habits, and where you are of service to people. A sextile aspects your area of career, okay? So opportunities grace that sector. Now, the squaring aspect to Mars and Aries can cause friction in your area of romance, creativity, and children. But like I said, you should normally see favor because of that. But an obstacle you created could be coming to a head this moon cycle for some of you. Luckily, you trine this area. Things can be worked through. The trine aspect to Neptune and Pisces brings creativity, creativity, fantasy, dreams, even inspiration. You may come up with a brilliant idea, Saggy. A creative endeavor that you've been working on could see blessings. And normally you do square home and family, as we all do. So blessings in this area are definitely welcome, okay, especially for those with a home-based business. A creative project could provide a rebirth in resources and or shared finances. That is all I have for you today, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me for your December video. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I'm hoping I'll see you next month on the videos. You will definitely have your written scopes in the newsletter. That's why I implore you to look at it, and read it, because those will always be there. I don't know about the videos, okay? But thank you so much, Saggy. Have a great month and happy holidays. Bye.